Alrighty, this is the entity that is group stalking by hovering over the intersection of I Street, which is, again, this is north of Woodside Senior Apartments. They're flying over Woodside Senior Apartments while the fake sun is over Woodside Senior Apartments. It's not right now. Where the fake sun is where the entity is stalking by commercial planes, which, by the way, there is no airport over here where you're taking off in at that low elevation over the street. That's group stalking on its face. Woodside Senior Apartments is in this direction where the entity kept a stationary fake sun, which this is where that's not over Woodside Senior. It's in alignment to me, and I'm going right by the Woodside Senior Apartments, and the entity keeps a fake sun over me where the entity is stalking in commercial planes. Under no circumstances where the fake sun is rising at 7 in the morning, understand that this is analogous to being the same position. This is where the fake sun is starting when it's rising at 7 in the morning on the left side of door 51, apartment 51. It's at what is 4:07 p.m. at a position that is on the what would be the left side, still the left side of Tracy's front door, door 51. That is Woodside Senior Apartments over there. This is not over the apartment complex, and also the Ontario International Airport Terminal 2 and Terminal 4. There is no position where they are flying in this direction. By the way, they're deviating from flying under the fake sun over Woodside. They're flying over me, group stalking, while they are north of what is Woodside Senior Apartments, and doing so while that fake sun is over me, is showing you what is the pattern of conduct. This is also out of conformity with the natural environment that would exist. If this was the sun that was rising on the east side of door 51, then it's not going to be at the tantamount to the same position on the east side of door 51. What is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 9 hours ago, the sunrise is in this position on the left side of Tracy Banks' front door. This is P.O.C. That's the unintelligent group stalking by the corrupt Ontario International Airport, and so are the unintelligent demons who are the people of the state. 9MRF384. They're group stalkers as a city, as a police department, as an unintelligent entity that's stalking under a fake sun, and they use commercial planes and helicopters to do so. Okay, the entity is maintaining the pattern of conduct and doing so in the sky space. And again, that's speaking to a federal raid. That's speaking to a prosecution of an airport. That's engaging in state surveillance. There are records with regard to who was going to federal prison based on what they're doing and as they do it. But I've exposed to you how the entity is engaging in group stalking. You understand that aspect with regard to nailing down the demons who are specifically going to federal prison. And I mean the demons that are flying these planes, and every single airline's engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring. Every single last one. All right, you're looking at reconciling the specific environment with what the entity is doing by group stalking in planes. What you're recognizing is what is not the natural environment under any circumstances while that fake sun is remaining. I'm documenting the sunrise at the Ontario at the Ontario Museum at 7 in the morning, which I use to show you what is a sunrise while I'm living in Los Angeles. First of all, the sunrise that's at the museum is not going to be present across the street from that museum 9 hours later. And also, this is not anywhere in Los Angeles at Alvarado Gardens, seen through the laundry room, reflecting off of the windshields of the vehicles of the third parties that are living at Alvarado Gardens. This is the P.O.C., okay? And it's demonic, and that which is demonic is also highly unintelligent. The entity is engaging in murdering people to silence them. The entity is engaging in kidnapping people to silence them. That level of a threat that I am contesting, that I'm confronting, is why they're all going to federal prison. Okay, when I say they, I mean every demon that's a part of a police department, every demon that's a part of a sheriff's department, every demon that's a part of an airport engaging in stalking, every demon that's engaging in what is criminal obstruction of justice, all the ways in which the entity does so. They're going to federal prison for it. All of the entity that engages in systematic means of elements of monitoring. This fake sun, you just watched it advance beyond Woodside Senior Apartments. This is not over that apartment complex. Neither is the sun rising in alignment to Woodside Senior. That's a light source that's remaining on the left side of her front door, while I am on the left side of Tracy Banks' front door on G Street and Euclid Avenue in the middle of the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to be specific. The fake sun is still on the left side of her front door. That is the pattern of conduct, not the natural environment. And that is, again, referencing the criminal defamation that these demons engaged in together. They speak as one, they terrorize as one, they harass as one, they criminally summon as one. They're group stalking under a deliberately maintained environment, and they go to federal prison as well, engaging in that bullying system. Okay, but the bully is not necessarily the smart one. There's just a lot of them, but there are a lot of dummies. They're dummies stalking under a fake sun, and they're waiting. They're waiting to be raided. They're waiting to be detained. They're waiting to be put into facilities where they belong. 7TXJ863. It's currently 4:10 p.m. This is P.O.C.